Do 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 do. Welcome, kids. My name is Malan, and welcome back to my channel. Coffee cheers for everyone on the planet Earth. Blah blah. It's been a while, kids. And it's the end of the year, so I thought, what better time to record a video than now? I'm about to enjoy Christmas, and I will be doing as little as possible on the internet, so this is the best time to say hello, hi, how are you, check in, have a little conversation, a little coffee, and then head for the hills of snow. In America, it's called Christmas. In other places, they probably look at us and go, this is where Americans spend a bunch of money they don't have on gifts that people don't really want or need, and they all get stressed out, and then they eat a bunch of food, and then everyone scatters and goes their own direction and pretends it never happened. Right? The joyful time of Christmas. Oh my God. So yeah, end of the year. This year has blown by. And I decided earlier this year to take some time off YouTube to just kind of sit back and reflect, feel the vibe, and see what the hell I wanted to do with my life, you know, and who I was, and get out of the routine of just waking up, setting up the lights, setting up the cameras, and making a video, and then uploading it and going, why did I do that? You know, I did that a lot. But hey, we had some fun. But I spent some time and I really did decide, like, yeah, I like making YouTube videos. And I get asked about it every day. Every post I make on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, about half the time, someone will comment, when are you going to make another video? I sure do miss your videos. And that's why I'm doing it. I realized that accidentally, just me being a ham on camera and talking to you guys, ended up either influencing or inspiring thousands of people all over the world. And to me, that's a cool job to have. I mean, this job on YouTube doesn't make much money. I have 10,000 subscribers, so the AdWords or AdSense checks are very small. But the payoff is in another way. The payoff is hearing back from you guys and hearing from kids. You know, I call them kids, 16-year-old, 18-year-old, 19, just getting started in life, really. And totally confused. As you should be. I have a light that went out. Being totally as confused as you should be. See, that's how we do it. We keep it real. This outlet's spotty. But these people from around the world are confused about where to go. They find me and they go, well, he was confused too, and he seems to be alive and doing okay. And that's kind of the message. You may not get rich. You may not be a superstar. You may not be an actor, but you will be okay. It will be okay, as the T-shirts say. It will be okay. You don't know it right now. I didn't know it. I still go to sleep at night panicking. What about when I'm 65? What is going to happen? Will the internet still be around? Will there be a war? What will I be doing? Should I have kids? What should I, you know? That panic never ends, but I now know how to understand it, that it's just a brain panic. It's not going to go away, and it's okay. It will be okay. So I love that part of this YouTube channel. So definitely got to keep it going for that at the very least. Then the secret motive is I attract you guys to the YouTube channel. And if I ever come out with something that I want to promote, this is a great place to do it, right? Because I have people that I've been talking to for years. So if I released an album on iTunes, I could probably talk about it here. And maybe I would sell some albums. That'd be fantastic. That's all I need from you guys. Just a little support here and there, and we'll make it. So speaking of it will be okay, I just remembered I have never announced on this channel that those T-shirts were taken off of Shopify, and the other service I was using, and I moved it to Amazon. Why? Because the shipping was getting stuck internationally. All the time the shipping was getting stuck. Every time I shipped to a bunch of countries other than the US and Canada, they were getting locked up and sometimes taking 6, 8, 9, 10 weeks to get there. So I decided that was unacceptable and put them on Amazon. And I believe Amazon currently, when I uploaded the shirts, they were only shipping to the US. So apologies there, but on the other system, on Shopify, you could order from Bulgaria or wherever you may be, but it would never get there. It'd take 4 months to get there. So we're still I'm going to work next year on getting a better system in place for the t-shirts, because I have other t-shirt ideas that I think would be great and that I think you guys would enjoy. The It Will Be Okay shirts are the OGs. They're everybody's favorite. I still wear them. I ordered one off of Amazon to try the fit. Fits great, fantastic, high quality materials. All that feels good. I wear it around a lot. I bought a medium, and it's pretty snug. So if you're my size or bigger, you might want a large. But anyway, you have to go to Amazon and type in "It Will Be Okay" shirt Malan, and that way it'll come to the top. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to find, but that's a good way to find it if you feel so inclined. Amazon, "It Will Be Okay" t-shirts Malan. Yeah, but those are cool. So if you get one, put it on, take a picture, and send it to me on Snapchat or Instagram or something. Tag me, and I'll feature you in some way. I have seen those t-shirts on people on everywhere, in every bunches of different countries, on ski slopes, on train rides, on airplanes, at family dinners. It's so weird to see, but I love it. So what else is going on? Just holidays, man. The year is over. My year, officially, I'm going to be on Christmas break tomorrow, which means the internet, everything is going to be very much put to the side. Twitter, Facebook, whatever. At least I need to at least take the last couple weeks of the year and just tune out. Spend some time with family and friends, reflect back on the year, have some good times, and then get ready to start it all over again. I can't wait for that, actually. I could use a total divorce from the internet. You may understand what I'm saying. You may need one too. I think a lot of us do. They say most of us are totally addicted now. And on my iPhone, it shows me how many hours a day I'm on the internet or opening it up, and it's into the 5, 6, 7 hours a day. It's ridiculous. So a nice break will do us all good. A couple of things I didn't get done this year. I wanted to release some sort of an album this year, and it's not going to happen. I wrote about, 30 plus songs, somewhere between 30 and 35 songs. About 20 with myself and a co-writer, and then about 10 or so by myself. And those songs are ready to go. So I have actually 2 records worth of material that could be recorded. Probably won't do full-length records, obviously. I don't even know if people do that anymore. But I'm excited to put out a single, like an A and a B, a single with a B-side, or a 3-song EP or 4-song EP. I think that's the way to do it now. I had been looking at studios and checking out studios around town, and I've seen some pretty crazy stuff. I was in a studio that's owned by Robbie Krieger from The Doors just 2 days ago. From The Doors, man. Can we just pause there? Like, that was surreal to be in Robbie Krieger's studio. He wasn't there, but a lot of The Doors memorabilia, all of their gold records were on the walls. We met some of the engineers and producers there and took a tour of the studio and sat down and talked and had a conversation about how it could all work out if we wanted to do it. And oddly enough, the guy that I talked to was from Tulsa, so that was pretty cool. And then for my own record, I've looked at a different studio, but that will all happen next year. But for sure, next year there will be releases of music of some kind. You can be certain of that. You can be 99.9% certain of that. In case I get derailed, I don't want to give you the 100% guarantee, but it will happen. Also, if you notice, my hair is a little purple. It started to fade. I'm doing purple right now. Probably going to do blue next. It's this stuff called Manic Panic. It's really cool. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. I don't know what we're talking about. Maybe we're done. How about I hope you had a great year. And I wish you peace and blessings and love and everything for the holiday season and for next year. I hope next year everything you want to do comes true. I hope every dream you have comes true. I have some goals for myself next year, mainly just personal, like interior goals. One of my goals is to make a return to be more like I was when I was younger. When I was younger, like a teenager into my late teens, early 20s, I was a complete free spirit. I had anger issues and I had a drinking problem. And yes, I was violent from time to time and I got in a lot of trouble. But inside of me, there was this little creative angel who kind of probably made me tolerable to most people, because while I was acting out as a youngster, people could see that there was this thing inside of me that made it worthwhile to hang out with me. And I noticed that this year I really let the darkness take me over a few times, just dipped into total darkness. For no real reason, it just happens. And when that happens, I can get lost there for months and months and months. And then I finally snap out of it and I start doing creative things again. I start talking to people again. I start enjoying life again. And it struck me this last time that it happened. I just came out of a really kind of crazy, dark time. Nothing too bad going on. I was just in a dark place in my own mind. I thought about, just the worst, the bad things, the negative things without seeing all of the good things. And so next year, my goal is to really tap into that inner childlike creative person that has always been in me. That in a way, I kind of created this angry character that a lot of people know me for. I created him to protect this inner childlike, angelic, creative, soft, sensitive creature. So the person that you may have met was really my representative. And the representative was tough, didn't care about you, didn't have any feelings, F you, screw this, screw the government, what everybody could, all of that. But that was a shield, like a force field character to protect. I think we all do this. Life kind of beats you up, so you start to slowly build armor, right? You get a shield and a sword and armor to protect you from heartbreak, from pain, from losses, from feeling used and abused, or whatever the problems are. And I think if you're lucky, like I feel lucky to have had this realization at this point in my life to go, wait a minute. This shield and this armor is not me. It's just the armor. And I think at this point in my life, I can take that armor off and let the real me out. Because before it was kind of dangerous for me to be me. That being me meant pain and loss and fear and anxiety and low self-esteem and negative self-image and all this inner talking. But I've become a lot smarter now. I've had more practice at life. And I snapped out of it one day and went, why am I still doing that? I don't need that protector as much anymore. He can still be in there. If someone tries to break into my car, I have that guy. I have that person in me that can handle those types of things. Or if I need to be cold or, just all business and no personal nothing, then I can be that guy. But I think the majority of the time, instead of, what's the principle, Pareto principle? I forget. The 80-20 rule. Instead of me being 80%, as a child, I was 100% me. As life happened, I ended up becoming 20% me and 80% my knight in shining armor representative. Now in 2019, I want to reverse that. 80% me and 20% shielded, guarded, protected, that guy. He can be there, but less. Because, if you're totally just childish and childlike in your life, you won't get anything done. You won't be able to pay your bills. I mean, there's certain things about adulthood that are good, but they're very small. Just the responsibility that you learn. The trick is, to me, at this point in my life, I look back and I go, the trick is to bring back and continue to be the childlike child that you were, but bring the lessons that you've learned along the way. But don't let life ruin the childlike person that you really are. Don't let it ruin that. Because for a lot of us, you look around in cars in 5 o'clock traffic, or look around at coworkers in their cubicles, and you will see people who have lost that childlike dream, that anything is possible. I can do anything. And they've kind of created another alternative character to protect them from all that BS. Maybe they show it to their wife or their husband or their boyfriend or their girlfriend. But that's the only person that sees it. Everyone else gets the tough exterior. Men, women, all of us. I see it all the time. And I've noticed it in myself, and I went, let's kill that. 2019 is the year of love. That's what I'm calling it. The year of love. And this is a fantastic place to end this video. We're 15 minutes in anyway. You've got things to do, presents to wrap. But 2019 is the year of love. I want to bring back a little bit more of the creative, childlike, innocent me that existed in a place and time that I kind of forgot about and tried to bury. And it starts now. It's already started. I've felt much, much, much lighter over the last week or so. Just much lighter in general about like the cloud, the tension on my head. And it feels better already. So that's the goal for next year. I don't know what you're doing. If you have a goal for next year, post it in the comments. We can do that. Or if you just want to say what's up, you can post that there too. Or if you want to comment about the 2019 being the year of love. See, here's the thing. When you say stuff like this, there's going to be a certain group. Come on, light. There's going to be a certain sector of our group who's not going to like it. And I understand that because I've been like that myself. Another goal is going to be to fix this light. But there's a part of us that when you hear someone, when I was an angry at my angriest, if someone talked to me about peace or meditation or a drum circle, God forbid, I was at a drum circle. If you told me a story like that, in my head, I would envision myself with like a machine gun running in the room and just emptying the place of people. Because I couldn't stand that other people were having fun or feeling light or happy. And so there will be a certain group of people in the world that will hate that myself or that we are all trying to be more creative and loving and fun and softer, lighter. There will be a group of people that hate that. But what that means, if it makes you angry, I learned this about myself. One day I got viciously angry because some people outside of my apartment at the tower, they were at the restaurant on the street level. And there was a lot of them, maybe 15 people, and they were laughing. And I was in a bad mood, and I got furious to where I wanted to call 911 on them, have them SWAT teamed. Just because, and then it hit me. I said, I'm angry at their joy. How stupid is that? I'm furious because they are having a good time and laughing with their friends and family. And I thought, man, that was my first thought of like, oh, I've got a real issue here. I've got a real problem with that. So if it makes you angry when people say that they're peaceful or loving or trying to be good people, take a look at yourself, bro, sis, because you might be like me and be just being a negative asshole. Oh, and on that note, we will end it. Goodbye, 2018. Hello, 2019, the year of love. I would call it the summer of love, but it's the whole year of love. And I'm going to, let's all try to bring back at least a little piece of that kid that we were, that childlike, cool, creative, limitless kid that we were before life got a hold of us and said, no, you have to pay your taxes. You have to pay your electric bill. You must fit in. Don't wear those silly pants. You need to wear slacks. Everyone else is wearing a tie or these types of shoes. Forget all that. Let's wear pajama bottoms to the grocery store. Let's wear pink top hats and a monocle and not give a damn what anybody says. Let's do it. We can do it. Life is ours. We can do whatever we want. Reality doesn't exist. You can change it that fast when you change it in your mind. That's what I'm working on. So good luck to myself. Good luck to everyone else. And boom, coffee, cheers on the way out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff. Thank you for watching to the end. This went 3 times as long as I thought it should. But, it's the wrap-up episode. So thank you for tuning in. 2019 is the year of love. I love you. And as always, be good. And I will see you in the future.